to your English news broadcast live on ERi-TV, live from our headquarters here at Asmara at 10:30 p.m. with your local and global news. I'm Zahra Badouri, but first we'll begin with your exclusives for this hour. Messages of congratulations to the people and government of Eritrea. Diaspora nationals celebrated Independence Day anniversary. And Russia and Ukraine complete largest ever prisoners swap. Foreign ministers meet in Kuala Lumpur ahead of summit of leaders. With your domestic in brief, leaders of the United Arab Emirates and the Republic of Serbia have sent messages of congratulations to the people and government of Eritrea on the occasion of the 34th Independence Day anniversary. Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, chairman of the Council of Ministers and ruler of Dubai, and President Alexander Vučić of the Republic of Serbia conveyed their best wishes for good health to President Isaias Afwerki, as well as peace and prosperity to the Eritrean people. President Alexander Vučić expressed his country's desire to strengthen and develop bilateral relations and cooperation for the mutual benefit of both nations. Preceding Eritrean nationals in Saudi Arabia, Egypt, the United States, Turkey, and several West African countries, including Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana and Guinea, have celebrated the 34th Independence Day anniversary with patriotic zeal under the theme, Our Cohesion, Our Armor. The celebratory event in Riyadh on 22nd May featured a program by the students of the Eritrean International Community School in Riyadh, a traditional household exhibition by the National Union of Eritrean Women branch, cultural show, and poetry recitals. Mrs. Waini Garazgeher, chargé d'affaires at the Eritrean Embassy in Riyadh, stated that Eritrea's free political stance is reinforced by a clear vision, strong organization, strategic leadership, and devoted and resilient people and defense force. She also congratulated the Eritrean people and their defense forces. Similarly, nationals in Jeddah celebrated the 34th Independence Day anniversary on 21 and 22 May with various programs highlighting the Eritrean people's resilience and strong attachment to their homeland. Nationals in Cairo celebrated the 34th Independence Day anniversary on 21st of this May. The event was organized in collaboration with Eritrean community and the Eritrean Embassy in Egypt. Mr. Aman Abdul Wasir, chargé d'affaires at the Eritrean Embassy in Cairo, stated that the Eritrean independence carries deep significance beyond festivities. He emphasized the heavy sacrifice made to achieve it and called on nationals to uphold their national responsibilities. The Independence Day celebration in Istanbul, Turkey, was attended by numerous nationals and friends of Eritrea. Mr. Muhyiddin Muhammad, Eritrea's honorary consul, noted that the Eritreans' independence required immense sacrifice. He said that the annual celebration on 24th May serves as a reminder of the sacrifice and a time to renew commitment to nationals' resilient and active participation in national affairs. The event featured cultural and artistic performances by the artists of Eritrea and from Eritrea. Likewise, the 34th Independence Day anniversary was colorfully celebrated in Kuwait on 23rd of this May. The event was attended by a large number of nationals, members of the diplomatic community from various countries, and invited guests. Mr. Hamad Yahya, chargé d'affaires at the embassy, highlighted that the event held special significance as it coincided with the 30th anniversary of the establishment of the Eritrean Embassy in Kuwait. He also called on nationals to actively engage in public diplomacy and contribute to the implementation of national development programs. Eritrean nationals in Las Vegas, USA, as well as in the West African countries of Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, and Guinea, also enthusiastically celebrated the 34th Independence Day anniversary with patriotic fervor under the theme, Our Cohesion, Our Armor. Do stay tuned for more on your global reports up next. And on your reports on the international line, the Russian Defense Ministry has announced Russia and Ukraine have completed a record prisoners exchange agreed to during the talks in Turkey earlier this month. On Sunday, however, Russia soldiers were returned from territory controlled by Kyiv, according to the ministry. In exchange of 303 Ukrainian prisoners of war were handed over. Thus, in accordance with the Russian-Ukrainian agreements reached on May 16 in Istanbul, for the period from May 23 to May 25, the Russian and Ukrainian side exchanged each 1,000 prisoners. The Russian servicemen are now in Belarus, where they are receiving medical and psychological assistance. Last week, Russia and Ukraine held their first direct peace talks in 3 years in Istanbul. While now major breakthroughs was made, both delegations agreed to stay in contact and exchange primary terms for a potential ceasefire. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov stated earlier that the sides will exchange draft ceasefire proposal once the swap process is complete. Ahead of the 46th Asian Summit, foreign ministers from the Asian member states will convene in Kuala Lumpur today for the Asian Foreign Ministers meeting, accepting to discuss regional unity, Myanmar's political crisis, and Timor-Leste's path to full membership under Malaysia's 2025 Asian chairmanship theme, Asian 2025 Inclusivity and Sustainability. The meeting is chaired by Foreign Minister Datuk Sir Mohammed Hassan. Wisma Putra, in a statement earlier, said that among the key agenda items is a follow-up discussion on the 5-point consensus regarding Myanmar, with Malaysia continuing to play a leader role in pushing for adherence to the agreement originally endorsed by Asian leaders in the year 2021. The meeting also included a briefing from the Asian Secretariat on Development under the Treaty of Amity and Cooperation as part of the border effort to deepen Asian community building initiatives. During the meeting, ministers further reviewed Asian engagement with the external partners and held consultations on Timor-Leste's full membership. This included elaborations on the adoption of guidelines for the country's occasion to Asian legal instruments under the Asian Foreign Ministers framework. Outcomes from the AMM will shape the direction of the 46th Asian Summit, as well as the second Asian GCC and Asian GCC China Summits, scheduled to take place from May 26 to 27 at the Kuala Lumpur Convention Center. Nonetheless, Malaysia reaffirmed its commitment to building a cohesive and future-oriented ASEAN that is responsive to the needs of its people and resilient in the face of global challenges. Dear viewers, that is all for now with your domestic and international news in brief here from us on ERi-TV. Until we say bye-bye to you, these are a recap of today's exclusives. Messages of congratulations to the people and government of Eritrea. Diaspora nationals celebrate Independence Day anniversary. Russia and Ukraine complete largest ever prisoners of war swap. And foreign ministers meeting in Kuala Lumpur ahead of summit of leaders in Asia. Hear from us on ERi-TV, our cohesion, our armor indeed. Have a nice one. Bye-bye for now.